Welcome to the Colorado State Board of Nursing webinar on the new Enhanced Nurse Licensure Compact, also known as the eNLC. In this webinar, we hope to educate the nursing community and employers about the eNLC structure, how it affects nurses who are currently licensed in Colorado, and how it affects new applicants who are just beginning their nursing careers in Colorado. In this webinar, we will cover the following topics. First, we will answer the question, what is the eNLC? We will then discuss the eNLC benefits and new requirements. We'll explain how the fingerprint background check affects new applicants and explain how the new fingerprint background check affects current licensees. We will also provide instructions on how to obtain a fingerprint background check. So let's get started. The Enhanced Nurse Licensure Compact, also known as the eNLC, is an interstate agreement that increases access to healthcare while maintaining patient safety at the state level. A new state law was enacted in January 2018 to place Colorado in the eNLC. Under the eNLC, nurses have the opportunity to obtain a multi-state license in Colorado, which allows them to provide care to patients in other eNLC states without obtaining additional licenses. So what are the benefits and new requirements of the eNLC? Let's start with some of the benefits. First, it's important to know that 28 other states participate in the eNLC. This means a multi-state license obtained in Colorado gives a nurse the opportunity to work in 28 other states using the multi-state license. Another 8 states are considering state legislation, so the number of states could increase in the very near future. The eNLC also addresses workforce shortages in rural Colorado and during any type of disaster, since nurses can easily practice across state lines with other eNLC members. In addition, the eNLC expands access to healthcare through telehealth technology and reduces regulatory burden on military spouses, who often move across state lines with little time to prepare for a job change. Now let's discuss the new requirements that must be met in order to obtain a multi-state license in Colorado or any state member of the eNLC. The eNLC has 11 uniform requirements. Anyone seeking this type of multi-state license can review the full list on the National Council of State Boards of Nursing website at www.ncsbn.org. The most notable change in the requirements is a fingerprint background check. As a member of the eNLC, the Colorado State Board of Nursing now requires all applicants to obtain a fingerprint background check in order to obtain a nursing license in Colorado. But let's drill down a little bit and discuss how this new requirement affects new applicants versus how it affects current licensees. So let's start with new applicants. Any nurse applying for a new RN or PN license in Colorado needs to obtain a fingerprint background check as part of the application process. The eNLC does not allow applicants to choose between a compact license and a single state license. All Colorado applications for practical or professional licensure are now processed according to the eNLC requirements. If you do not qualify for a multi-state license, the State Board of Nursing may consider issuing you a single state license. If you have submitted your application, you believe you qualify for licensure, and the only pending step in the process is our review of your background check, you may qualify for a temporary permit. The time-limited permit allows the holder to practice practical or professional nursing under the supervision of a Colorado licensed professional nurse only in Colorado. The permit is limited to 180 days. The State Board of Nursing developed the temporary permit to help move qualified nurses into the workforce as quickly as possible while we continue to implement the new law. Information on how to obtain a temporary permit is available at www.colorado.gov/DORA/nursing_compact #temp permit. Now, let's discuss how the new requirement affects current licensees. For current licensees, dates definitely matter. If your Colorado multi-state license was current and active on July 20th, 2017, you do not need to obtain a fingerprint background check. You automatically qualify for multi-state licensure under the eNLC. If your Colorado single-state license was current and active on July 20th, 2017, you do not need to obtain a fingerprint background check. However, if you want to convert your single-state license to a multi-state license, you do need to obtain a fingerprint background check. If your Colorado multi-state license was issued on or after July 21st, 2017, you must obtain a fingerprint background check, and it must be reviewed by our office before April 19th, 2018. A fingerprint background check can be obtained at any law enforcement agency. If you have not submitted your fingerprints to the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, we strongly encourage you to do so as soon as possible. The instructions on how to obtain a background check are posted on our website at the address on this slide. This is a requirement for licensure, and failing to meet this requirement could adversely affect your ability to practice. If we review your background check and there is a hit, the review process can take additional time and may include review by the State Board of Nursing. Please keep in mind that a hit does not automatically exclude someone from license eligibility. However, it is possible that a felony could exclude someone from a compact license. In these cases, the board may consider whether or not an individual would be eligible for a single-state, Colorado-only license. Again, we encourage you to take care of this as soon as possible. This is a requirement for licensure, and failing to meet this requirement could adversely affect your ability to practice. We have received a variety of questions about individual situations. In this webinar, we have covered some of the broadest categories of people who are affected by the new eNLC background check requirement. We encourage new applicants, current licensees, and employers to review our FAQ to obtain additional information. This concludes the webinar on the Enhanced Nurse Licensure Compact. We hope this information is helpful. Please continue to check the board's website for the most updated information. If you have questions, please contact us at DORA_DPO_licensing@state.co.us. Thank you.